Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star, right there. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, yeah, under the lights.
Yeah. What's good? Welcome back to Under the Lights. I'm your host, Big Mike, and I got my guy Jordan with me today. People, what's up, boy? You all right?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come back from work, got a long day today.
Yeah, I know, and I know you pressed for time. You know what I mean? Today is one of those time constraints. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get this show on the road. But your weekend was good, though, right? Everything was good.
It was all right. You know what I'm saying? It was all right. You know, nothing crazy, but
yeah,
had a few games. You know what I'm saying? At one of my Dutch teams. You know, we had a little game. Got a good win. You know, a few things that was kind of disappointing, but
you got the win.
Nothing that we can't work on. You know,
you got the win though.
Yeah, we got the win. But you know, some kids like reacting to when players do something.
Yeah,
and they react like certain things like this, and the intensity on certain things, like when you pressing. You know, football terms a bit different, but when you're pressing, putting pressure on someone,
yeah,
the intensity has to be there. It's not like you see. There's a difference. There's a difference between putting the pressure that you think is okay and a higher level intensity and pressure.
Yeah, you got to go to another level. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm trying to show them that at the moment. You know what I mean? So
good to great. Good to great.
Yeah.
Well, my weekend was cool too, bro. You know what I'm
saying?
How was
yours, though?
It was good, man. You know, we wasn't on Friday. You know what I'm saying? My son was sick. You know what I mean? Had him at the hospital. Yeah. He had the, it's a little respiratory disease called RSV going around. So, you know, he had to do a breathing treatment. But he good. He running around the house. He back to normal and everything now. So, for the people that don't know, that's why we wasn't on Friday. But we back on this joint today. And so... obviously, let's just jump right into it because I know we got to get ready to go in not too long. Obviously, we watched Thursday Night Football, Ravens Bengals, and we seen Joe Burrow. He's out for the season with a torn ligament in his wrist. They say before the game he had a device on his wrist. He had some type of device. You know, it's technology shit going on today. I mean, it's whatever device.
Oh, that's what it was? They said it was a device?
Some type of device, whatever it was, to keep it, whatever. You know what I mean? So he's out for the season with a torn ligament. But also, Mark Andrews, the tight end for the Baltimore Ravens, he's out for the season. Got tackled by Logan Wilson from the Bengals. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't really help it, man. You know what I mean? They say they're trying to ban that type of tackle, but it's football. I don't know how you. What do you want me? Let you drag me into the end zone? I have to tackle you from behind, and that's just what it is. You know what I mean? So it's a hurtful loss, but how does this affect the Ravens' chances of going on a Super Bowl run? Losing Mark Andrews. Talk to me.
Okay, so a lot of people always tend to think, like, we've always had this conversation every time. When you lose a player that is on our team, that is, it seems like when we lose a player, it seems like we should still go out and win the games, or we should go out there and still be a number one team. But the fact of the matter is, Mark Andrews is a top 3 tight end in the league. Mm-hmm. Okay? You probably have him, Kelsey, and who you want to say? Kittle?
Dallas Goedert for me, but you can have Kittle.
Okay, so top 3. Well, I mean, you have Mark Andrews in the top 3, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so and he's definitely a security blanket. He's definitely someone that you can trust, and that's Lamar Jackson's favorite target.
Yep.
Simple and plain.
Yep.
Right? And he's trustworthy. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? Don't drop too much balls. You get it to him. Like he's a matchup nightmare.
Yep.
He can block as well.
Yep.
Like it's not just receiving. He can block.
He
as
can
well.
do it all.
He can do it all. So if you're asking me, does it hurt our chances? Yeah, it does. Of course. You lose someone big like that, it's gonna hurt our chances, right? But do I still think we're gonna make it to the Super Bowl? You fucking damn right. You damn right. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you, like I told you before, we lose players, Lamar Jackson still gonna have to get it done, because they ain't gonna say, they're not gonna say, they're gonna say, oh, excuses here, excuses there. Nah, we still gonna try and get it done. We still have a good enough team because our defense is still good and our run game is still the best run game in the league. right? So we still have a chance to get to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And it'll always be like that. Of course, now, like, when you have someone like Mark Andrews, there's certain things that he's going to provide for our team, 100%. But if you're just talking about the probably two most important things is defense, having a great defense, and that's something that we have, most sacks in the league. Remember in the beginning of the year, you thought that Philadelphia was going to have the most sacks and get all that.
I was expecting that. I wanted that. I definitely wanted that. Yeah.
But now our team rolling. Our team's rolling with sacks, and we definitely going to get up there, and maybe try and get that record. But we definitely have that, and we definitely have the best run game in the league. We definitely have the best run game in the league. So those two things obviously is what's really important in Super Bowl runs. You know what I'm saying? So the answer is I do believe that we can still make it there, but it definitely hurts our chances. It definitely hurts our chances. Like it 100% hurts our chances because he's one of the best players in the league at his position. So you can't tell me that if you lose, and that's two players, by the way.
So on a scale from
that's two players, by the way.
Who is that?
That's two players gone, our number one running back and our number one tight end.
Okay.
That's two. Mm-hmm. Okay? That's two. Just to make that very clear. I don't want to get into all the other injuries on the team that we have because those things happen. This is football. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But let's be clear. Not all the time, every time you have two of your best players out. And still, they expect us to win. Mm-hmm. And still. Remember that. So the answer is yes. I do, but it does hurt us. Okay. It definitely does hurt us. Okay. So you can go on about your thing, but we're not really talking about the actual game. We're just talking about those two specific, the question that you asked. Mm-hmm. So that's my answer. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hear what you have to say, and then I may rebuttal depending on what your answer is.
Okay, so does this affect the chances of a Super Bowl run for the Ravens? I mean, a little bit, yeah. Because I told you from the get-go, well, first off, people always tell me, certain people, tell me, injuries don't matter, then they do matter, and then they don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying certain people always say that to me. When their team is in that situation and they win it, it don't matter. But when their team is in it, it does. So whatever. But I told you, I said, even at the beginning of the season, because he wasn't going to play the first game, you know what I'm saying? I was like, y'all got a nice squad. You got Mark Ant. Where you at, man?
Keep going.
Oh, nigga, you just getting up during the show? What you doing, man?
Keep going, man.
Oh, my God. This ghetto-ass nigga. So you had Mark Andrews, Devin Duvernay, who you read and raved about, Zay Flowers, who I call a human joystick. You read and raved about him. Rashad Bateman, you talked about him. They also got Nelson Aguilar, who made a big play against the Bengals. When that pass was tipped, Lamar tried to fit it in there. He still caught it, sprinted to the touchdown. He's also a Super Bowl champion with the Eagles. And you have OBJ, who is looking well. You've seen the game, and I told you from the beginning of the season, I said, listen, OBJ is fine, bro. He's fine. Coming off the ace. Listen. I'll let you talk. OBJ is fine, man. I said, coming up to as a receiver, I'm looking for him to plant. I know he can run straight. I know that. I'm looking for starting and stopping and planting in both legs. And he was doing it like never before. One position, when you go into camp, you're going to have to play full speed is receiving, receiver or tight end, because that's timing. I got to know how you get off this press coverage. I got to know how you're going to beat this off coverage. I got to know how you're going to run your routes. Knowing what you like to do in certain situations. All of that's timing. So, I say, listen, y'all still have a plethora of weapons. That's 5 other people. You know what I'm saying? And you got the best run game in the league, along with Lamar Jackson's run game. You know what I'm saying? And so, me personally, does it hurt your chances? If you was at a 10, well, you should probably be at a 9 now? A 9? Because you still got all of these other weapons. You know what I mean? I said your team, it ain't like most teams. They got a number 1, they got this number 2 over here, and then they may have a nice tight end. Maybe. Everybody don't have a nice tight end. But y'all got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other weapons along with that run game and your defense. Y'all are just fine. Does it affect you a little bit? A little. Wait, I'll let you talk, bro. Stop cutting me off every time I start fucking talking, man. That's what we're going to stop doing. Because you be in your fucking feelings so much, you can't let me finish. Sit there and shut the hell up. We ain't got that much longer. The hell up. That's how I feel, nigga. I'm telling you, that's how I feel. And listen, and what we gonna stop doing is, coming in here doing like your logic and my logic. We ain't doing that shit. We ain't doing that. But if we were to, I got the clip of you all in the camera saying injuries don't matter. You all up in the camera, you this far from the camera saying injuries don't matter. So if that's the case, then shit, it shouldn't affect you at all. With the running game that you got, with other 5 other weapons that you got up there to throw the ball to. They get behind niggas all the time. They do what they do. So I think y'all gonna be just fine. I think y'all good. You got Gus Edwards, you got Lamar Jackson, you got Justice Hill. Y'all are just fine. Y'all kept on moving without J.K. Dobbins. Been doing it. I told you I told you from the get-go, J.K. Dobbins is not gonna affect y'all. It wasn't, because y'all still got the best run game in the National Football League. You're not missing J.K. Dobbins. You're not. So that's my answer to it. I think maybe a tad, maybe a little knock, a little bit. You know how you get hit and you stumble, but you catch your feet again? Yeah, they still good. They all right.
All right. So now listen, this is the same thing I always say, and let me make this very clear so everyone understands real quick, right? For me, if you're playing a game and you have your best a 1-2 player out, right? I'm not an idiot to say like that can't affect you, right? But with my teams, I'm gonna say we can go win anyway.
Okay, so that's how you feel. That's how you going with it.
So hold on, let me finish. I let you talk too.
Mm-hmm.
So now, let me get that very out the way. That I still say we can win. However, with other people's logic, if they want to say, for instance, like players are coming out of a game like Kyrie or someone like this, right? If they are injured, then clearly that's going to have a big effect.
Yes.
I don't doubt that.
Injuries matter, bro.
But that's when you say injuries matter, right?
Injuries matter.
So listen, injuries matter, yeah?
Yes.
So now, when I get to my team, if I go by someone else's logic, I can say the same thing. Like when Andrew Bogut and Draymond Green. Let me finish. We're out of the game. But for me, right? Whether or not yours might be more significant, doesn't mean one can't hurt the other. Doesn't mean that mine can't be hurt. Doesn't mean it doesn't mean that. You can't just say, oh, because theirs was more means it means more like that. Like, what are you talking about? One player like Bogut, or let's just say, has a significant impact on our defense. Draymond Green as well.
Your core was still there.
I'm not going to sit there and say.
The core.
I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, we lost because we got to win the game anyway. We got to win the game.
That wasn't your energy back. That was not your energy when we came.
So that is that. Now with Mark Andrews and them, and everyone keeps going up. Aguilar. Aguilar's not a number 1 receiver.
No.
Years ago doesn't mean anything. Hold on, let me finish. Rashad Bateman hasn't done much for us. What are we talking about?
You ranting right about him.
Hold on.
You talked about him.
He hasn't done much for us. Zay Flowers is a rookie.
I know I know Rashad Bateman could have a few touchdowns. I know he could have a few more touchdowns if he wasn't overthrown.
Okay.
I know that.
I mean, so what?
So he could have
the guy that was just undrafted with a running back. We have a whole bunch of people
that. That's the easiest position to plug in, man.
No.
You got to you're based off running. That's the easiest position to plug
in,
man.
Let me finish. Did I let you talk?
Jesus Christ.
Just because they're decent players doesn't mean they're number 1 receivers or number 1 anything. Doesn't mean any of that. So that's where you get things twisted. Just because you think what's his name hasn't been good in a while. Well, because just because he had 1 or 2 good games, all of a sudden you're saying he's back.
Who?
Like, what are we talking about? Yeah, if he continues like this, we can say he's back. But
that's
old. 1 good game doesn't mean you're back, bro. What are we talking about?
Okay, but when he was injured, you was like, well, we don't have Odell. You were shitting on him from the get-go. You were shitting on Odell.
We still need receivers. The thing is, two things can be true. I can say that I don't have Odell, but that doesn't mean I'm saying he's a number 1 target wide receiver right now. He's still a good receiver.
So when you were saying injury, you said we don't have Odell. I mean, you was complaining about that. Well, I thought injuries didn't matter.
If we don't have Odell, then we're gonna have other players that are like 2nd and 3rd string receivers. What are you talking about?
Okay, so that's the same thing I said and I don't want to do apples to oranges, but when I was talking about, this guy didn't play for the Sixers, that guy didn't play, and these guys had to come in, blah 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 blah, and you was like, it don't matter. This guy got to step up. This guy got to step up because the injuries don't matter, bullshit, and they really do. So all I'm saying is that y'all should be because y'all have 5 other niggas to choose from. Nobody has all of these receivers like this. This is a lot to choose from.
I don't know why you keep saying that.
Man, listen.
Most of these guys have good.
Hey, listen to me. I take Rashad.
Don't act like they have a good receiving core. Stop.
If AJ Brown go out right now, who gonna replace AJ Brown? So that means Devontae Smith steps up. He goes to number 1. And then Julio Jones from number 3. He goes from number 3. He goes to number 3. He go to number 3 to number 2. And then our tight end is already out. So then who's playing number 3? Olamide Zaccheaus? You know him? Do you know him? No, you don't know him. So no, you don't know him. We don't have 5. We don't have 5 other motherfucking receivers like y'all.
You already have mans out.
Right.
But you still have AJ Brown's number 1 wide receiver.
Yes.
And you have your next boy. What's his name?
AJ Brown's our number 1. Mark Andrews is y'all number 1. So I'm saying if our number 1s went out, if my AJ Brown went out, that means Deshaun. I said Deshaun. That means Devontae Smith goes to number 1. Julio goes from number 3 to number 2.
So why are you talking about another player that's injured again?
Wait a minute.
Your guy's already out. You said your tight end's already out, bro.
Yeah, but what I'm telling you is that he's not our number 1. And even with him being out, we got Jack Stoll coming in there. You know who Jack Stoll is?
The thing is, that's your team. If you wanna boost your players or not, like I'm not gonna sit there and dissect your guys' team and who's who. Like you can do that and give an honest take. But the thing is, I'm sitting there and be like, yo, listen. Aguilar is not like anything to scream about. Like, what are we talking about?
I never said he had to be a number 1. He's not a number 1, Jordan.
Not.
But he can come in and damn sure play a 3 or 4 easily.
No, but you actually have 2 number 1 wide receivers on your team.
Bro, y'all do too. You ranting and raved about motherfucking OBJ. You ranting and raved about Zay Flowers. You ranting and raved about these guys. You got 5 other. Listen, Jordan. You have a plethora of guys. You got 5 other niggas, including a run game, including that. And you got your defense. And this is a defensive-led football team as well. Receiver. But if you got 5 guys with talent like this, you niggas can still win. Listen, if you didn't,
you're overrating, baby. You're overrating him.
If I'm overrating him, then that means you overrated because you was ranting everybody to me, just like you did Zay Flowers and Devin Duvernay. That he nice. Oh, he's nice. Oh, and man, Devin Duvernay. Oh, he that boy. Oh, and Zay Flowers, that nigga. Oh my God.
So wait, hold on. These guys can't be nice. Doesn't mean they're not number 1 receivers though.
Bro, but they together. They're all in one. They're all together. So and you got your run game.
Philly or us or us.
Y'all have more wide receivers to choose from. We just have a number 1. We have a true number 1.
That makes a difference.
But y'all have had one all year too though in Mark Andrews. Not no more. Not no more.
God, going to the tight end.
But that's your number 1 target. That's the number 1 target. It's like Pat Mahomes. His number 1 target is Travis Kelce. He got him.
Pat Mahomes had a good receiving core before, so I don't know.
We're talking about now, Jordan. We're talking about now. I think y'all okay.
I said what I said.
All right, that's cool. Hey, I think y'all okay. I think y'all just fine. I think y'all should go ahead and still do what y'all been doing. You know what I mean? Because I'm just going off what I've been told. So, hey, it is what it is. So, moving on. Sticking with the NFL, the Cleveland Browns won a close ball game against the Steelers. The Cleveland Browns are now 7-3 and hold a wild card spot. What was your takeaway from that game? You didn't tell me nothing. I never said they couldn't beat the Steelers, bro. I never said that.
No, what I said was they gonna I guarantee you that they have a chance to make noise because they're gonna take away a spot.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna take away a spot because of their defense and their run game. That's what they're gonna do. And what? And tell me if I'm wrong. Am I wrong right now, sirs? Am I wrong?
I'm gonna wait till you get done to answer.
No. We can have a talk, a debate right now. Am I wrong
about what?
that they can't get through off of their run game and their defense.
Bro, we agreed on that. What gave you pause? When I told you and you sat there looking like a deer in the head with a deer caught in the headlights, I said, Jordan, when we looked at their schedule, I said, okay, look, they got the Broncos next, the Rams, oh, well, shit. And they got the Jags. Oh, well, the Jags might be able to score. They can score. I know they got the defense, but they can score. They got the Bears, the Texans. We was like, oh, shit. With the Texans can put up points, the Jets, and then the Bengals. The Bengals is already out. They're going to slap the Bengals because Joe Burrow's out for the season. I said, what are they going to do when they make their quarterback play, when they go against these good teams and they make the quarterback play quarterback? They make him really make plays, and you sat there like, and I said, hello, I'm talking, hello, you couldn't answer me. So this is one game. This is the Steelers are ranked 28th in offense, man. C.J. Stroud is a rookie in this league. Kenny Pickett has 17 whole games on this man, and he's already passing for touchdowns. Kenny Pickett got 1,700 yards passing, man. It's week 11. They can't score. I never said they couldn't beat the Steelers, and we looked at the schedule and said there's our teams that they could beat. But when it come down to it, you play the teams that's going to make him play quarterback. Now they know that Dorian Thompson-Robinson, nicknamed DTR, he's going to be the quarterback for the remainder of the season. Now these teams going to have film on him. They got tape on him. Now they can dissect him and scheme for him what his strengths and his weaknesses are. It ain't like he
hasn't been good at all. Anyway.
No, I know, but it ain't. So that it's one game. And I said they could beat the Steelers anyway based off defense alone. Bro, they're not. They're 28th in offense. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're telling me they're going to hold teams to 10 points for the remainder of the season, okay, they're not going to do that.
I mean, I never sat here and said that they're going to win a Super Bowl. All I said was they're going to make it to the playoffs.
Listen, and that's fine, but I asked you, I said, listen, but they don't have, but I also said, Jordan, they don't have playoff hopes. They have Super Bowl hopes. Their hopes have been.
Clearly, they're not going to have Super Bowl hopes.
Okay. Look, what I'm saying is this. When it comes down to it, look, peep this. I think they'll beat the Broncos. The Broncos are on a 4-game win streak. You know what I'm saying? I think they could beat the Broncos, you know what I'm saying? But the Broncos can put up some points. So if you're telling me that he's going to go out there and just score 13 points every time, it's teams like the Broncos, the Rams, and the Jags that can put up points. I don't know if you've seen the game yesterday, but the Bears had the fucking Lions shook the whole game, and they let them off the hook. The whole game.
I'm fine with that. We're fine with them losing some games, but all they got, I told you, they're going to win 11 games. They just need 3 more games.
They need 4 more. They need 4 more games. They're 7-3. They need 4 more games. So do you think they'll beat the Broncos?
Yo, they can beat New York, Cincy, Houston, and Chicago. That's 4 teams that they can beat.
Yeah, they can beat those teams. They can.
So what I was saying to you was
Jets,
whether or not
Bears. That's 3.
They can win. So that's 10 wins. That playoffs, baby. That playoffs.
What if the I know it's a big if. This is a huge if. No, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna do that if. I'm not even gonna do that. Nope. I'm not even gonna put that out there that's not gonna do it.
All I was saying, I'm not sitting here saying like, I'm not saying you're wrong about can they put up points, but what I'm saying is they have 7 wins already now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? All they need is a few more wins and they're in the playoffs, bro. There's all these other teams that have a lot of losses right now, man. Like Buffalo's gonna have a hard time to get in there now.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You have what's the other team that's gonna be struggling? Cincy.
They're not making it. They're not making it. It's over.
You get what I'm saying? So you have them out. It's like what?
But here's the thing: you got Houston. They 6-4 right now, and I think they in a wild card right now. What if they, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying the games that the Browns do go, like, this is what, I'm not a Browns fan, you know this, but I'm saying if I was a Browns fan, I would be fearful, not like, no, in the Jags, because they can put up points. The Texans, they can put up points. And the same thing goes, it may sound crazy, you know what I'm saying, but the Bears with Justin Fields, I think they can put up points because I don't think that the Browns can go out here and put a game together offensively to go out there and put up 20-20, unless you tell me the defense is going to, put them in great field positions more oftentimes than not. But I think even with the Broncos, dog, they're 4-game win streak. Listen, man, I think they could give us 15, 16, 17 points. Can the Browns?
Yeah, I mean that's fine, but remember the Broncos also have to play teams too.
They do. But they do.
So like teams are going to be losing. You see what I'm saying? Like someone's going to lose.
So you think okay? Look, so let's do this. The Bengals are a guaranteed win. You're not telling me Jake Browning is going to go out there and do anything against the damn Browns. That's 8-3.
But he wasn't looking that bad, to be fair, against Baltimore.
But listen, he's not against the Browns. That's the number one defense in the league, bro.
I told you they're the number one defense, but you was not banging on it.
What? No, you said. What are you talking about? That was weeks ago when they had the Chiefs number one. You was talking about you said the Ravens was number one. That's what you said.
No, but I was also going on about they have a good defense.
I never said they didn't have a good defense.
I think you were saying who did they play?
No, I never said they didn't have a good defense. That's not what I said. I said the Ravens was not number one.
Saying who they played is important.
Say what? I said their defense is legit.
But you said who they played is important as well.
I said, but the way they get to the quarterback, the way they move and shit around, I said they can have an effect on the game. I never said their defense was not top tier. I never said that. You were saying the Ravens.
I said, listen, let me repeat what I said. You said they have a good defense. Mm-hmm. We're not idiots. But I think you also said, who did they play?
About the Browns?
That's important as well.
I think we was talking about other teams. I don't know. But
I know that was about one of the teams.
It was about. I don't think it was the Browns though. But look though, so that's 8-3 Bengals. We know that. The Jets, they got D. That ain't no gimme.
They got D, but that ain't no gimme. They can't put points on the board either.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying.
They at least got a running game with the at least they can do something with the running game.
Who was that?
The Browns.
They can, but the Jets can too. They can't. That's going to be a low score game. That might be another 13-10 ball game.
If it's the defense, I'm gonna go with the Browns. If you're gonna go with the defense, I'm gonna go with the Browns.
Okay. I mean, it could. You know what? This might come down to Zach Wilson and DTR. It might. Yeah. Might come down to them too. You know what I'm saying?
Zach Wilson got benched though. They're saying they're benching him now.
Yeah, I know. So, and by that time, that's the second to last games. And by that time, you know what I mean? They might say, you know what? Fuck it. Ain't nothing going on. Fuck it. You never know. They might go out there and 30-0 them. You know what I'm saying? The Bears. It's gonna be exciting to see, man. I'm just gonna be excited to see. It's gonna be exciting to see. I think the Jags, the Texans, and the Rams. Matter of fact, bro, these next 3 games, they could easily go out there and just lose barely. You know what I'm saying? But we shall see, though. We shall see. Moving on to the NBA. No, not moving on to the NBA. This is the question. We've been watching NFL this whole season. It's week 11. It's getting close to the end of the season. It's only 18 weeks, 17 games. Okay? Eye test right now. Eye test. Not looking at no rankings. Not looking at this guy, that guy, that none. Who do you think right now, eye test, from each conference, has the best chance of going to the Super Bowl? Best team best chance to go to the Super Bowl in the AFC. Best chance to go to the Super Bowl in the NFC. Let me know.
I got Baltimore.
I don't think he really want to say Baltimore. He don't want to say, but he want to say Baltimore. I mean, he want to say somebody else, but he can't because he came out here. He can't say nobody else. Keep going.
I got Baltimore and San Francisco.
No. Okay, so Baltimore in the AFC and San Francisco in the NFC. Okay, why Baltimore? Real quick, because we ain't got long. Why Baltimore in the AFC?
Baltimore, because we got the best defense, the best run game. Plus, we got our receivers are starting to get acclimated with the offense and what we're doing.
Oh, right.
But, yeah, it doesn't mean that we're having number one receiving core. It doesn't mean anything. So I know what that means.
You do it together by committee, right? And do what you say about committee.
So that's pretty much why. Lamar Jackson a bit more comfortable in there, and as long as Lamar Jackson's doing what Lamar Jackson do, plus our defense stays the best in the league, then and we continue with our run game, I feel like we have that. I think we have the more complete team at the moment. You get me?
Okay. Why San Francisco?
San Francisco, because they have a great defense. Number one, number two, they got a great run game. They got CMC, and I just love their receiving core, man. They got Debo, Ayuk, like they out there they ball out, man. Like I think that they got a good all around game. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that they do. And the reason why I'm not saying Philly is because
I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask you that. I asked you why San Francisco. I didn't ask you why not Philly. You didn't have that come. You didn't hear that come out of my mouth at all. That was not a question. Are you done? Are you done? No, motherfucker. No, motherfucker. I asked you why not San Francisco. Don't try to don't try to jump in front of the train. No, because it's coming, motherfucker. Choo choo, nigga. Are you done?
What do you mean, choo-choo? I want to say what I want to say.
Okay, don't bring up Philly. I didn't ask you about Philly. I asked you who the team in the NFC. You said San Francisco. I asked you why. You gave me your explanation. Are you done?
This guy. Yeah, I'm done. You can say it.
Okay. Who has the best chance of going to the Super Bowl out of the AFC? I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs. Why? Because their defense is playing okay. Their defense is playing well. And they have the best quarterback in the AFC by far. You understand? And I've seen him overcome things. By far. That he's the best quarterback in the AFC by fucking far. I know you say, excuse me?
I said, okay.
Is he not?
Not this year by far.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Anyway. He's the best quarterback in the AFC, you know what I mean? And I think, when it comes down to it, nip and tuck close ball games, he'll be able to make those throws and those plays like he always does and get his team over the hump. And in the NFC, it's the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm not picking with my heart. I'm picking with my head. I know some people like you like to say the 49ers because you want to go against me. I get it. That's cool. Other people want to say 49ers as well. But me personally, their defense has been exposed. I'm not saying they don't have defense, but they can get cooked. I watched them yesterday get the ball ran all up and down the field on about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you know what I mean, all up and down the field, you know what I'm saying, and they made some players close to the end of the ball game, you understand? But I think our defense can play well enough to beat the 49ers and to make it to the Super Bowl, and our quarterback, Jalen Hurts. We have him, you know what I'm saying? That's another reason why, and we battle tested. We resilient. We find ways to win. You understand? That's what we do. So I think the Philadelphia Eagles out of the NFC have the best chance of going to the Super Bowl, and the Kansas City Chiefs have the best chance of going to the Super Bowl out of the AFC.
We have a tough 5-game stretch.
Oh, I know it. We listen. We built for that. We built for that. Everybody,
Cowboys.
We gonna bring the brooms out. We're gonna bring the brooms out. We're taking
Chiefs, Bills, 49ers, Cowboys, Seahawks. That's a tough one.
Yes, and we built for it. We built for it. You got to understand something.
3 of those games.
This what you got to understand, Jordan. This what you got to understand. This 5-game stretch, they gonna play us tough anyway from week 1 all the way on up. Whether we won the Super Bowl or not, we still talked about. So they're gonna bring us their best every single week. You know what I'm saying? So we're battle tested, and when we go through this gauntlet right here, whatever the schedule may be, that's only prepping us for the postseason. You feel me? So whatever we run into, we just need to hop over it. We might stumble a little bit, but we're going to just find a way around it and keep on going forward. And if we got to pick the motherfucking obstacle up and throw it behind us, then we'll do that. You know what I'm saying? Now, sometimes obstacles, they might get a little heavy. That's cool. But we work around it, and we keep moving. But at the end of the day, when you run into that obstacle, and you may lose that battle that day, that's not the end of it. Because the end goal is in February, and it starts in January. You understand? So we just prepping, getting ready. We will continue to get better, and we haven't even played our best ball yet, still to this day. You understand? So that's who I think has the best chances of coming out of their conference going to the Super Bowl. So as we continue on, going to the NBA.
Wait, before you go, you're not worried about his injury?
Dallas Goedert.
And your quarterback.
Well, the knee braces came off. You know what I mean? That means it's getting a little better. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that he's not wearing a knee brace. I think, remember I said the bye week could give us a chance to get healthy and all of that, get better, you know what I mean, and shit like that. So hopefully, I'm pretty sure throughout the entire, I'm sure he didn't go on vacation. You know, some guys, you know what I mean, they go on bye week, they take their family to a short vacation over the weekend. I'm pretty sure Jalen Hurts did not do that. I'm pretty sure he did not do it. I'm pretty sure he's got treatment day in and day out. You know what I mean? Like I said, hopefully he's not limping tonight. You know what I mean? Hopefully he can run full speed and get out of harm's way if they come get him. You know what I'm saying? But Dallas Goedert, that definitely, like you said, that hurts us big time. That's a big time receiver. Jack Stoll, Jack Stoll is Jack Stoll. I mean, hopefully he can come in and produce a little bit. And they got Cal Katera, whatever the fuck, and I don't know, I can't pronounce his name. I think it's Webakanam or something like that. You don't know these guys, you know what I mean? But that means more looks for Devontae, more looks for Julio. Julio gonna have to play a full game now. A full game. Hopefully we don't have no hiccups with Julio. Quad. His history is always quad or hamstring or something like that. It's never really, you know what I mean, knee problems, back problems, not to my knowledge. Maybe I could be missing an injury somewhere, but hopefully, you know what I mean, for the rest of the season, as long as we need him to step up, he could come through and play big for us. We got yeah, man. So that's where I'm going with that. But so moving on to the NBA last night, my guy LeBron King Goat James and the Los Angeles Lakers won a close ball game, 105-104 against the Rockets, and he won the game on a last second free throw. It was 5 seconds left or something like that. You know, Dylan Brooks out there playing all extra and shit. Tried to get a steal. You know what I mean? LeBron moved his little bitty ass on out the way. Drove to the rim, up and under. After Dylan Brooks fouled him about 3 fucking times. Pulled his jersey twice and hit him on the arm. They called the foul after the third hit, you feel me? And he iced it. You know what I mean? He missed the first free throw, hit the second one, and sent their ass back to Houston. You know what I'm saying? So what was your takeaway from that game? Like, how impressive was LeBron James' performance? I'll take that. It was very impressive, bro. His performance was very, very impressive. You know what I mean? 37 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, in 40 minutes on 14 of 19 shooting. That's 73.6%. That's 74%. That's 74% from the field. You know what I'm saying? AD had a good game, 11 to 15, 27 points, 10 rebounds in 33 minutes. He fouled out toward the end, almost, what was it? Fouled out, 7 minutes left, 6 minutes left, some shit like that, whatever. But if I'm not mistaken, man, I think AD had like 20 in the first half. 18, 19 in the first half, some shit like that, if I'm not mistaken. So I would love for him to carry that first half play all the way through the second half play. But, okay, we won by a point. We won it. You know what I mean? And another thing, AD be missing point-blank ass layups too, man. You know what I'm saying? But LeBron James' performance was great. I'll show you he can still do it. And he hears what motherfuckers be saying. All that chirping and shit, motherfuckers saying what he can't do, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? He just go out there and continues to prove it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I don't think the Rockets is a team they're going to have to worry about and shit like that. You know what I mean? Dylan Brooks go out there and try to play his hardest every single night. You know what I'm saying? Well, against LeBron James, he does. You know what I'm saying? So the performance was great. You know what I mean? Hopefully they could carry this over. Well, hopefully he can bring everybody else along. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else can come along because I'm watching the game. And the first half, I'm like, it was a point in time where LeBron and AD had 53 total points combined. And the rest of the team is looking like, where everybody else at? Like, what the fuck everybody else doing? You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But his performance was impressive, very impressive. You know what I mean? And we keep it moving. On to the next. I can't hear you.
I said, yeah, that was a good solid win, you know, especially because y'all got mollywopped by them the first time. So
yeah, for sure. For sure.
Y'all want to get that win back over at the home style.
Yeah.
You know, I think LeBron James played well watching the game. You know, got to watch that game heavy.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James was doing well. You know, I think he was picking his spots. You know, he was picking his spots well, using his you know, he's doing well on the screen. Like after they would set the screen for him and he would drive right away straight to the hole, getting a lot of layups. He was decent from he had a couple shots from three. I think some of them was a bit I would say, you know, when he's about to pull up for a three. That's the thing with LeBron. Like, you know when he's going to take that.
Looking at the ball.
Yeah. So like I think, you know, he had a good floor game too. So that was impressive. I think LeBron James doing what he's doing at this age is always going to be impressive. You just see still like a young kid out there. Like the man's still probably one of the most athletic guys out there. You know what I'm saying? Like
and you know what? Even with the, you know, how, you know, Dylan Brooks be, you know, he be all extra and shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to gear up. That also helps LeBron too, though. You got the youngsters like
sure.
that, you know what I'm saying? The youngsters,
Sure.
you know what I mean? Okay, you know what? Okay, let me show you something, little nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's all good. It's all good. Competition, man.
It helped that Jalen Green had a subpar game.
Okay.
Because if he does anything what he normally could do, I think it might be a totally different game.
Oh, we can say that,
Yeah,
but we can say that about when they played the Lakers the first time.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
Okay.
like, he's one of the guys. Like, he's like the best player supposed to be.
Yeah.
Damn near. Actually, I don't know now because it looked like Sengun better. It looked like that Sengun team.
You know what? When I noticed, I've been watching Sengun. I watched Sengun. What's going on is people are underestimating Sengun. And what I mean by that is they keep sagging off of him in the paint, thinking he ain't going to hit that hook shot, thinking he ain't going to hit that jump hook. I'm watching the game last night. I'm like, AD, get up on that. He can hit that. Get it in his shorts. That is his shot. If you give it to him lagging in the paint, he going to ice your ass more times than not. Get up in his grill. So people going to have to stop disrespecting Sengun and play defense and make him make a move. You know, they got him out there.
He's a great passer too. Eh?
No, he can. The pass last night was very good.
You seen that?
Yes. Yes, I seen it. You know what I'm saying? That was a great pass. You feel me? But I think you have to make him make those shots. You make him do that. Make him make moves, and then
to the hole on you too, though. And he's got good footwork.
Yes,
he's got a good post
but
game.
that driving to the rim also helps when you playing 5 yards off too. It also helps, and you just sagging off in the paint.
He has a good post game.
All I'm telling you, Jordan, is you can have a good post game. Make him work for it, though. That's all I'm saying. Don't just sit there. Don't just sit there. I'm watching last night. I'm like, okay, I know he's going to play up on him now because he can hit that. And he's still not. Just like I think he hit a 3 last night, if I'm not mistaken. AD sitting there looking at him. He looking at him. He's 5 yards away from me. Bro, this is a new day. This is a new day.
If I'm not mistaken, I think AD was in foul trouble too, so I don't know if he just was giving him
at the times that I'm talking.
I think he had like 3 fouls.
No, at that man. Listen here. Leading up to it, he wasn't playing defense on him. He was just letting him do it. You feel me? So at the end of the day, bro, make him work for it. I'm not saying he can't have a post game. Make him work hard for it. Don't just give it to him because you see he will hit that shit. Period. And once
there was a big stretch too. There's a stretch in the game. I think in the third quarter or in the fourth quarter, like they kept giving the ball to AD, and he was going to absolute work.
Yeah.
Right hand, left hand, off the short, fade away. He was getting that work.
Talking about AD? AD was getting.
AD.
Oh,
yeah. There was a point in the game they was going to him consistently.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6 times in a row.
Not that many times in a row. They wouldn't get doing all of that.
There was like 4 or 5 times in a row. I swear to God.
But did you see them 2 point blank ass layups he missed?
Yeah, but that was more into the game. I'm talking about. I think it was like in the third or the fourth, like in the third quarter and halfway in the third. They kept going. I know you seen the left hook shot.
Yeah. I seen it.
Hook shot. Fade away.
Yep.
I remember he had they threw the ball over the top of him. He had a dunk.
Yep.
Because the guy was fronting him. Like,
and this is what I be saying. And watching the game last night, I'm like, yo, yes. You the biggest nigga on the court right now because Sengun was on the bench at that time. Because remember, Sengun went to the bench. He didn't even play most of the fourth quarter because he had 4 fouls. AD started going to work. You 6'10", and you got, I forget his name, but the bull he's like 6'8", 6'9". You got Jeff Green. Man, come on, dog. Eat these niggas alive, man. Get down there. Do what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So
what made me kind of angry? Like, okay, first off, let me just say Austin Reeves definitely was a big clutch shot.
Yes,
he was doing his thing off the bench as he was doing his thing, and I kind of was flexing at one of my bro the other day. I was like, how is Austin Reeves on the U.S. national team but Jalen Green isn't? Doesn't really make sense to me, but it's okay. It's neither here nor there. Mm-hmm. What's his name? Who was it? What do you think about that? LeBron always. Oh, the last play, the one I was talking to my people in my group chat. I was like, bro, sometimes these dumb basketball players, and I'm talking to Dylan Brooks, bro. Listen, he's Canadian. I'm always kind of support the Canadian ballers and all that. But, like, I just don't get why he's, like, fronting him and trying to steal the ball. Why don't you just let him get the ball there and live with him doing a fadeaway jump shot or something like that.
Or live with getting posted up and getting scored on. Instead of trying to be extra, trying to get a steal, just calm the fuck down. because you don't have this same type of energy when you're playing other teams. And like I said, listen, you're going against LeBron, you want to be ready to play. I get it. To me, Dylan Brooks is doing this for the cameras, because a person that has that energy, a person who really has that, they're going to have it on a night in, night out basis. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have that type of energy on a night in, night out basis. You know what I'm saying? To go out there and play defense, I'm ready to lock them up, da-da-da. He don't have that type of energy. I just seen him play the Clippers. He wasn't doing all of that. He wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he trying to do extra, but at the end of the day, LeBron's a big guy. You can't try to reach for it. He going to put his body into you, and that's what happened. He should have just stood his ground and made LeBron, whether you got posted up and took to the rim or not, make it hard, nigga. Make it hard. That's it.
Yeah. That pissed me off, because it's like, that's not a smart basketball play.
No, he's
it's just not a smart basketball play.
Yeah, he's too in the moment. He's too. But he played well though. I think he had like 5 threes.
No, he definitely did. But that's just what disappointed me. It's like, honestly, I wouldn't do that. I was like, you know what? If he's gonna get the ball right there in that near the
midway point,
by the corner there.
Yes.
If you go like, okay, like, take it there, and I'm gonna live with this, or at least then you can maybe come force a double team, and you can force it and give it to someone else where you want someone else to take the shot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Do that, but don't just almost damn near try and steal the ball so he has an open lane. Now, what are we doing?
Right.
And everyone collapses. He could have passed it out to someone wide open for a 3.
Right.
Like, what are we doing, bro?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it just didn't make sense to me. It wasn't a good basketball play. Right. It just wasn't.
Hey, man, you live and you learn, man. Maybe he'll learn for the next one. Who knows? But next time, I'm expecting him to be. But hey, the Rockets is playing different though. Coaching. That's why I be telling people. I told my guy, you know what I mean? I said, bro, coaching matters, bro. Well, the players got to go out there. I said, the players do have to go out there. I get it. But look at the Rockets last year versus now. They wasn't playing with that type of intensity. They were not. Ime Udoka brings that physical. He from Greg Popovich, man. He not coming out here on no pussyfoot and shit. We're gonna play defense. We're gonna play hard. We're gonna play hard, and we're gonna go out here and play. He got them. They young too. He got to go out there and motivate these guys, man. He's doing a great job at doing that, because Houston is playing well. Houston might be one of those teams to where now it's like, if you get beat by Houston, you can't. You're not the laughing stock. It's not a laugh. It's not a you got what, you know, like how the Browns used to be trash, and now the Browns is doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that no more. Houston might be one of them squads, you know, and plus the game has changed. A lot more shooting, you know what I'm saying? All of that type of shit, man. So I think Ime Udoka is doing a really good job with the Houston Rockets, bro. Really, I know it's early in the season, but I think he's doing a good job.
I think I agree, but I also think that what also plays a big part with that is bringing over some veteran leadership in Van Vliet.
Yeah. I love Van Vliet.
And also, you know, as much as we do complain about Brooks, like, he's someone that is out there. Yeah. That's out there. That's not just a young guy. It's not just young players just out there doing a bunch of nonsense, right? Mm-hmm. You got some vets out there that are also producing, at least showing these young boys how to play actual basketball. Yeah. Which is important. And plus, they're not just giving it to Jalen Green. They actually have a little system. They run it through Sengun and
Van Vliet.
And I don't mind that at the moment. You get me?
Van Vliet, and
I'm glad what's his name's not there, and I hope that dude don't come back to the NBA for a little while.
Who's that?
Kevin Porter Jr.
Oh, Kevin Porter Jr. Oh, okay.
Yeah, for beating up the girl when she's sleeping and what we doing, man?
What we doing? Yeah, we ain't got no time to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, hey man, it is what it is, man. Lakers got the win last night. Shout to LeBron and the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Shout to the Rockets for making it a tough game, close game. You know what I'm saying? Shout to Ime Udoka, all of that. Sticking with the NBA, the Warriors. They're on a 6-game losing streak. You know what I mean? I think they now 10th in the West. You know what I mean? Steph comes back tonight. 2 questions. Do they get back on track tonight with a win? And can they still finish as one of the top seeds in the West? Because, you know, you told me, you know, number 1 in the conference, top seed, to the top. Now, that ain't what you said at first. Okay.
It was. Go back to it. Top 3.
You find it and let me know. I'm hearing top seed in West. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I know.
Okay, but to answer your question, I can still, I'm seeing that. It's not like everyone's too far away.
Okay, so.
Think about it. And I'm going to tell you something right now. We have a 6-game losing streak.
Yeah.
This is going to be the biggest losing streak of our season, clearly. Okay. But like the games that we're losing, it's like we're losing at home. We're 1-6 at home.
Yes.
That's not normal for one, right?
Maybe y'all got to go back to the Oracle or something.
Yeah, we're usually good at home. So that all we got to do is win our games at home and continue to be good on the road. We'll be back up there.
Yeah,
It's
but
not a problem.
that's easier said than done.
Huh?
That's easy. You saying all we got to do is win at home and win. Yeah, that's all everybody got to do.
Winning at home that's what we do. We've been good at home for years.
You got to win on the road too, man.
Even when we came 7th and we lost to you guys in the playing tournament, we were good at home. We're always good at home.
Mm-hmm.
So this is an anomaly. Mm-hmm. Is that the right word?
Yeah, anomaly. Yeah, it's not normal.
Like,
it's not normal.
It's not normal. So
right,
like this, I think we will be able to bounce back. I'm not really worried about our losers. What I'm worried about is we need a damn big. And I've said this to you before, and I'll say this again. We can go to the championship and we can go, but damn near
you don't believe that
damn
shit.
Near confirmed.
You don't believe. You don't believe, bro. You listen to me. I know you, nigga.
No.
I know
you. Listen to me, bro.
I know you.
No, I'm not done.
I know you. The look on your face. I know. You don't believe y'all can go to the finals, dog.
Let me talk. You're talking about my team. You're talking about my player. Let me talk.
I don't think you believe y'all can go to the finals. Go ahead.
Let me talk. My team needs a big. It's as much as you make it seem, that's what we need. It's clear. We are always getting beat with teams that are bigger than us. It's always that case. We need a big. Simple, bro.
How many times are you going to keep saying, okay, what, Jordan, I hear you. I hear you saying my team needs a big. We need a big. I hear you. I promise you, and I'm listening to you, baby. But what I'm saying is...
You're about to piss me off. I'm about to lead this thing right now. Huh?
Listen, you can leave. We only got one more topic left. Listen, I hear you. You need a big. But I keep asking you, what big is out there for you to get? You brought Dwight Howard in there. You didn't want him. You didn't sign him. Maybe they'll get him for playoff run. Who knows? Who else you going to get, Jordan?
Don't yell when you're talking about my team, number one.
No. I'm asking. I can yell when I'm talking about your team because my nigga.
Trade for a big. We got to trade for a big now.
Who are you going to trade away?
Yeah, we're gonna have to trade somebody.
Who are you gonna trade away? Remember you was telling me
I don't want to trade anybody.
No, what the fuck? No. This goes back to when we was talking back this summer before we got on. We was on the phone. We asked. You said, "Well, Portland back with them, they got to make a trade. Go make a trade." And I said, "Jordan, who the fuck they gonna trade for and get who?" So now who the Warriors? No, okay. So who are the Warriors gonna give the trade? Who are they going to trade to go get you a quality
Turner?
Oh, no. Who are you going to give up? Because
can I tell you
because the Pacers
Can I talk? You're not letting me talk.
But I'm not done. Ask my question. Who you going to give up? Because you just said Miles Turner. The Pacers ain't about to let him go for no bullshit. They trying to come up. They got Halliburton. He balling. What are we talking about?
You want me to give you the answer?
Please. Yep.
There's only three names and a pick that's going to be out there. Okay, it's gonna be Kuminga, right? We have to give up these two names. Now, I don't want one of them to go. I don't want these guys to go, but I know these are the names that are gonna be thrown out. Simple as this. It's gonna be Kuminga, Wiggins, and Klay Thompson. That's gonna be the people that are one of the people that's asking. I know I don't want it. Trust me when I believe it. I don't want it. What? It's the truth. It's the truth.
Boy, you out your fucking mind. Y'all not with Jordan for Miles Turner?
Yes.
So the Pacers are about to give up their big man who rebounds, blocks shots, runs the floor, and shoots threes, and who ain't even 30, nowhere near 30 years old yet, for Jonathan Kuminga, Klay Thompson, and Andrew Wiggins? You think they gonna do that shit? Are you out your mind?
My guy, that if I'm giving up all three, that's a hell of a good trade.
No, not for the Pacers. It ain't.
Yeah, it is.
No, Jordan. Just how you keep saying we need a big. That's the Pacers' big. They're not letting him go. Who are you gonna replace the big with?
You know, those especially go on all the stuff on the the trade thing, like Bleacher Report, all those things. Miles Turner is one of the players that they need, and that's out there in the rumor things are him.
Miles Turner is one of the players the Pacers
Cat,
need.
Plus Cat, Karl Anthony Towns.
So you just okay? So what are we talking 3-team trade? So you think they about to give up Karl Anthony Towns and leave Anthony Edwards with motherfucking Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins back to Minnesota, and fucking Jonathan Kuminga? You are out your and they're gonna rely on Rudy Gobert.
You're asking me who? I'm just telling you, those are the guys that are going to be the ones that are. That is like our what is it called? Like that is like and a pick. Like
okay,
that is our,
okay. So if that's y'all if that's what needs to be done, I'm here to tell you right now, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
That's false, man.
Okay, listen. I'll tell you what. If that happens. If that were to happen, you will see the decline of the Warriors. Trust me on this. Trust me. It will be so much. It ain't going to happen. Listen to me, bro. There's no way I'm giving up Miles Turner for Klay, Wiggins, and Kuminga.
Miles Turner is someone that literally was like on the brink of leaving the team.
That was last year, and they gave him an extension.
And it's not an extension that he didn't really want that. He wanted more.
He stayed.
He wanted more.
He didn't get more, Jordan. He stayed, Jordan. Miles Turner's not going anywhere. The Pacers are not giving him up for Jonathan Kuminga. You can hang that shit up. The Warriors, listen, do I think they could be a top seed? Absolutely not. They're not going to be 3 or 4. They were 6th seed last year, if I'm not mistaken. They're not going to be 3 or 4. And that's you can say top seed, top 4. Let's just say top 4. They're not going to be that.
Who's the top seed then?
I think it'll be Denver, obviously. Let me look at this real quick. Hold on. I don't want to mess up nothing. I don't want to mess up anything. Just a second. Denver's obviously going to be up there. Let's go here. Let me look at this. Okay. Denver's going to be up there. I think Sacramento's going to stay up there. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers will be a top 4 seed. And I think Minnesota be up there. Y'all not going to have a better record than I don't want to say nothing about the Mavericks. I don't think
Minnesota. Now Minnesota. Huh?
Well, but they playing well. I think they're gonna stay up here, one of the top teams in the West. You know what I'm saying? I know the Warriors is not. They're not winning the championship. They're not going to the finals. They're not getting any trade for Miles Turner. They're not giving up. Nobody's taking. The Pacers are not taking Kuminga, Wiggins, and motherfucking Klay Thompson and giving away Miles Turner.
Players that have to be in the trade thing.
Yeah, but but they're not getting. That's fine. That's who has to go for you. I'm just telling you what you proposed is not going to happen. So what other big man out there that's going to enhance your team?
Listen, we're not going to get no bum big. If the Warriors are always a team that needs to get good players, they're not going to go out there and trade these important pieces for a bum. Number one.
That's my.
So don't make it.
That's my point, Jordan. That's my point. What type of big man? No. What type of big man? No. Fuck that. What type of big man do you? I didn't say they're gonna get a bum. I'm asking you for Klay, Kuminga, and Wiggins. What type of big man that's going to help and enhance your team are they gonna get? Which one? Miles Turner, now you can wave all you want to. Man, ain't getting rid of Miles Turner.
I mean, that's what you're saying. If you think that. I mean, I'm telling you that what is the actual things, and if you're gonna sit there and try and say you ain't gonna get it, what am I gonna do?
So you think they can get Miles?
If we are going to make trades, I'm gonna tell you right now, those are the players that we're gonna try and get. We're not getting no bump. If we're giving up a star player, supposedly, we're going to get someone valuable.
Who? Who?
And I just told you, bro.
Miles Turner. So that's your
Miles Turner and Cat.
Miles Turner and Cat. That's your 2 options right there. Nobody else.
Those are the 2 that we need. I'm not caring about anybody else.
So I'm saying that.
Tell me we get Embiid.
Boy, you know that ain't happening. You know that ain't happening. We don't want no fucking. What we gonna do in Philly with no Embiid and bring in Kuminga, Klay Thompson, and Andrew Wiggins? Are you out your goddamn mind? Stop it. There ain't nothing popping in Golden State, man. Keep hope alive, my brother. Keep hope alive.
We will.
So, Monday Night Football tonight, back to the NFL. The Chiefs and the Eagles, Super Bowl rematch. Super Bowl rematch tonight. You understand me? Who you got winning this game?
Come on, man.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Man.
We right at 59 minutes. Talk to me.
Come on, man. You already know.
Talk to me. What's the score? Give me the score.
I don't know what the score is going to be, but
Just predict one. You don't have to just predict one. Predict the score.
27-17.
This is the second time this season you have just flat out utterly just fucking disrespected my motherfucking squad. You told me 28-16 against the Cowboys. Now you're telling me 27-17 against the Chiefs. Okay, that's fine. And why? Why is this? Just cause why you just want to go against me, or you just believe they just they're better?
They have your number.
They have our number?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. So, me personally, like I said, you know who I'm rocking with. The fucking Philadelphia Eagles. you know how it's going. You know what I'm saying? Resilient, battle-tested, physical. You know what I'm saying? My QB, you know what he does, 25-2 in his last 27 starts. You know what I'm saying? Our defense going to have to play well. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that we don't go out there and do what the other teams do. You know, play a zone and let Travis Kelce just run slow and then turn around, catch it, and go for 10 yards, whatever the case may be. Let's take him out the fucking game, you know what I mean, run the ball down their throat, you know what I mean, do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? We'll miss Dallas Goedert, but I'm pretty sure, we've made a few adjustments, you know what I mean? Hopefully Jack Stoll can come in here and make some plays, or they can do it by committee. Shit, do it by committee. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they can do that, you know what I mean? But, yeah, man, we battle tested. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this gauntlet right here, we getting ready for the postseason. We need all of this. Want all of this smoke. We don't duck no smoke. We want it all. You understand? So, I got the game Eagles 34, Chiefs 23 in Arrowhead tonight with Taylor Swift in attendance, because I know they're going to have a camera on her motherfucking ass the whole goddamn night. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, she can go out there and cry tears as well. You understand me? Fly, Eagles fly all day motherfucking long. And I ain't backing off for nothing.
You guys, it'll be a good game.
Yeah.
But what's our scores on the bets right now?
Well, we didn't bet this weekend, so we still at 10-7.
No.
11-9. Remember, I lost 2 and won 1.
Yeah,
11-9.
So 11-9. Is this a bet for today?
We already got this bet.
All right, bet.
We already got it. Yeah, we already got that. We've been ahead that.
I'll be calling you tonight, man.
That's fine. Hit me up tonight. Now make sure you don't. Now, we win the game. I want that phone call still, because I don't call people during the game or after the game, whatever. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But we win this game. I need that same energy, that phone call.
Yep.
Okay. That's fine. That's cool. So, listen, man, we're going to get up out of here today, y'all. You know what I'm saying? However you may be listening, if that's Apple, Google, or Spotify, you know what I mean? Keep listening and follow us, you understand? If you're watching on YouTube right now, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you can be up to date with all things under the lights. Shout out to my guy, Jordan. You know I appreciate you for coming on, my guy. You know how we rocking. That's the show for the day, people, and we gone.
Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah.